It's important to remember that happiness comes and goes, and I pray that you find it.
Happiness comes and goes. Pray that you find happiness. This is kind of like the entire new Turning Point grift. It's just so icky. It's there. There's constantly kind of using the Bible as a shield, but kind of doing the, well, bless you. Well, bless you, honey. Well, I'm going to pray for you, honey, where it's like very obvious that there's nothing godly here and they're actually really angry. And I do want to say this, that if that had happened to me, and might I offer that I also think that if that had happened to Charlie Kirk and someone had heckled him and said that you protect pedophiles, that's a great opportunity to be what Turning Point has always been and say, oh, you have a disagreement, come to the front of the line. That's the notorious thing that Charlie always said. You have a disagreement, come to the front of the line. I would love to debate you on saying that I protect pedophiles.
Okay, as a former Candace Owens fan and someone who was there in the audience that day when Erikakirk was heckled, here is my response. That girl that was heckling her was completely in the wrong. Erikakirk was giving an amazing speech, and then this girl just goes and interrupts her in the middle of the speech. Candace Owens is saying that, this is a new turning point, and that girl should have been brought to the front of the line and all this. This was not the time and place for that girl to be brought to the front of the line. There was no line. Erikakirk was not taking questions. She was in the middle of a speech. In addition, there was literally a threat on Erikakirk's life about a week before the conference, and this terrorist got arrested for threatening to kill her and like all the speakers and bomb the place. So, of course, Erikakirk wants anyone who poses any type of a threat removed very quickly. But yet, Turning Point, it's not different than it used to be. It still brings people who disagree to the front of the line. And how do I know this? I went to a This Is the Turning Point tour stop, and I saw them in front of my own eyes bring like the people that were looking the craziest there to the front of the line, those who had disagreements, to debate Vivek Ramaswamy. He was the speaker that night. So they still do that. Just, it depends. Is it the time and the place? Candace, you have no context here. If you were actually at the conference in context, she was in the middle of a speech. She doesn't want someone screaming at her. She's trying to open the conference for the thousands of young women who are there supporting her, who are there cheering her on, and who are ready to have a nice time. In addition, she's saying that it isn't godly to tell people to pray for their enemies, love on those who persecute them, and pray that people find happiness. But yet that is godly. That is what scripture calls us to do. I'll have the verse right here on the screen. Jesus said to pray for those who persecute us, to love on them. So that is what Erica told us to do. She is godly. So that's my response as a former Candace fan and as someone who loves Erikakirk. Turning Point USA and was at that very conference at that very moment.